Amy Goodman, the head of the independent news network Democracy Now!, did a video for Al Jazeera's YouTube channel, AJ Plus, to discuss how the media are impacting the elections in what she views as a corruptive way. Let's take a look.
Whether it's Fox or MSNBC or CNN, you often can't tell the difference. You're flipping from one channel to another, and they're all Trump all the time. It's Trump land. I see the media as a huge kitchen table that stretches across the globe, that we all sit around and debate and discuss the most important issues of the day: war and peace, life and death, and anything less than that is a disservice to a democratic society.
The analogy she gives right there is that the media is a huge kitchen table. Do you know who deserves a seat at the table? The public does. Currently, we are not getting it. She's correct so far. Let's keep going.
It is critical in an election year to hear how policies affect people on the ground, not to get the pundits, but to get the people themselves. They're bringing you the pundits, and this is true on all the networks, the pundits, who know so little about so much, explaining the world to us and getting it so wrong. The media manufactures consent for war, for candidates in elections, by bringing you more, for example, of one person, like Donald Trump. He is pumped into everyone's home. He can just stay in a gold-gilded mansion in New York or one of them in Florida. The rest of the candidates trudge from one state to another. Why does he get this unfiltered pipeline into everyone's brain, into your eyes, into your consciousness? It matters. The Tyndall Center did a report in 2015. They looked at the whole year. They found Donald Trump got 23 times the coverage of, say, Bernie Sanders. They found ABC World News Tonight did something like 81 minutes on Donald Trump, and I think they gave Bernie Sanders 20 seconds.
She may have illustrated the point here that one of the reasons a celebrity like Donald Trump is doing well in a presidential race is because the media found it profitable for ratings to have him on, and therefore putting him in the public's face naturally influences some of the public's opinion. Most of the public who supports Trump supports him for his personality and their general disgust for politicians.
Bernie Sanders is breaking every record. It's the only reason he's getting any coverage right now. I mean, the media, he is shaming the media. In March, he raised something like $44 million. Hillary Clinton raised 29 and change million dollars. $44 million. That hasn't been done before. You break every record, and there's a blip in the corporate media radar screen. It just shows how astounding it would be if he got anything near the coverage of the other candidates. Could you imagine where he would be right now?
I could imagine where Sanders would be right now. I could imagine where Jill Stein would be right now. I could imagine where any other radical political movements might be right now. For example, Mimi Saltizik's Socialist Party USA campaign that is not even being treated as though he were a candidate. I could imagine all sorts of things the media could do to offer a diverse set of voices. Sanders is just one of the people that is challenging the media narrative a little bit. There's honestly so much more that could be done.
In this high-tech digital age, with high-definition television, digital radio, all we get is static. That veil of distortion and lies and misrepresentations and half-truths that obscure reality, when what we need the media to give us is the dictionary definition of static: criticism, opposition, unwanted interference. We need a media that covers power, not covers for power. We need a media that is the fourth estate, not for the state. And we need a media that covers the movements that create static and make history.
One big thing that even the alternative journalists are missing, and I have respect for Amy Goodman, is that we need a media in which the journalist and content producers are the owners of the media outlets. This is critical. We need a way for the media to have full control over their narrative. We need to control the media. We need to hold the media accountable. We need to be the media. And we need journalists to be the media along with us. We do not need corporate executives in any form. We need an independent media, but we also need a democratic media. A complex that is controlled only by the people who create the content and responsible for upholding that complex. Anything else is insufficient. I'm Jeremy Einbinder for Democratize the Media, a movement in fighting for a media that works for everyone. Thanks for watching.